It's really easy to use. It's really simple to use. It's simple for not only the children, who are often more educated in these things than the adults around them, but it's really understandable and easy to use for the adults as around them as well. Like, it's easy to follow, it's easy to grow with the different apps that were on the table, and I think simplicity, because it's, especially in preschool environments, there's different people with different experience, different special education, different ages maybe, and the good thing about the table was it was really easy to use. The tablet is a great way for children to reinforce what you've just introduced them through the traditional method. The table was really well thought through because it was not rectangle, it was where they could go around comfortably, and they would work on the actual task on the table in a group. If it was like a maths activity, it was the same thing. It was never like one child alone on the table. But I always wanted to give you the feedback about the actual shape of the table, because I never thought about it until they actually started using it. Because most of them that I've seen are rectangle, and it's awkward to work around when you're small. You want to introduce ICT, and then we did it so slowly that you don't want it to be such a huge thing that they only go on the tablets and stuff. But I mean, the table was attracted to them because it's a big table, it's a big iPad basically, so of course they're interested in it. The good thing with the way you introduce is that it just becomes a bit of a choice for them, and the most important thing is that the table was attractive to them, so they wanted to do it, and you could kind of use that to reinforce everything else that you were doing with them. But I mean, it really helped that it's appealing to them, because if they're not interested in it, then they're not going to use it. In the preschool environment, there's different generations of teachers, of pedagogues, so there's always some resistance in the beginning, but I think the simplicity of the actual device itself really helps. And then the tip we would always give, like, if you don't know how something works, ask one of the kids, because for sure one of them will know, because it's like another language to them. Like I always say, from the beginning I was quite reluctant towards ICT in general. I thought that it would have a negative impact on the traditional methods, but I found out and I changed my opinion. It was like a complete U-turn, that it's the opposite. It stimulates. I think that it's like you see the results of what you're doing, and it's just a way to reinforce it, and it's just another choice. And the reality is that they're living in a digital world. To move forward, they need to be digital savvy. It is like another language, and the earlier you introduce a language to children, the more they benefit from it later on in life, and that's including ICT. Like, don't be like me in the beginning and be like, no, move with the times.